G'day everyone and welcome back to Tom's Brook Farm. So it's as you can probably tell, it's bloody cold outside. It's windy and fresh. So we're not sure how long Henry's going to be able to spread for, but what we need to do is go and grab the Wally, bring it up here and fill it up with sustain. So I need to drop Bill down at the at Rasheen Sheds there so that we can I'm not having to walk. And the other day, Dad and Henry fixed Bill's exhaust, so we can have a conversation while we drive along now, which is just fantastic. Carrying on from yesterday, Henry has got the last of the urea on board, so that's why we're going to be chucking the sustain on now. And out here in the wheat here, he's nearly finished. He's got, at a guess, maybe 50 hectares to go. And what we're going to do is leave 3 passes empty and finish off the paddock. And then when we fill up the sustain, he'll come back and then we'll spread these 3 passes that we leave and sustain, and that way we've got a bit of a trial spot here, and we're going to use the urea in another paddock and do the same, a bit of a trial just to see what a difference the sustain to urea has. The soil it's moist, so it might not really have much of a impact, but the rain is on the horizon, is sort of disappearing, so we're not too sure if we're going to get rain next week or not. It'll be a good trial to see if the sustain is a worthwhile thing compared to urea. That's why we do trials, I guess, and find out. Well, that's all ready for Henry for when he finishes the current urea. I've got some star pickets here that I'm going to go back in where he's going to do leave that trial spot for us, so we know where the urea is and where the sustain is, and then that way we can keep an eye on it as the year goes on. Okay, as you can guess, it is quite windy now, and Henry's on his last pass for this paddock. And then we're going to pull up and then wait the day out, or start up again tomorrow or something like that. Just the wind was getting too much to get a nice even spread. So yeah, anyway, I can see his light. I got my star pickets. I'll get my words right eventually. I've got my star pickets, so I'm going to walk out here and put in place. I can see his last run there, so chuck these in place and hammer them in, and then that way we should be able to come out here and reference them when we when the crop gets a bit bigger. We'll see if there's a difference or not, and if not, it'll come down to the header and yield. Put one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Right, that's bang in the middle. So I will go and put the other one on the other side. Might go and grab the hammer actually so I can hammer these in. Go to our next one now. Am I in the right spot? Turns out I was in the wrong spot. I lined up off the wrong power pole. We've got power poles along there. So I've lined up off the wrong one, and I noticed as I was walking over to put the next one in that there was still urea on the ground. Thinking that's a bit odd. So yeah, nothing like a good walk in this freezing cold wind to try and find where the urea is and isn't, but I have found where it is now. So I shall whack this post back in, whack the other post in, then Henry's just over there. So I'll go and pick him up. He's going up to where the truck is, and I'll bring him down to his ute. Right, that one is definitely in the correct spot. Now we'll get this one over here, whack that one in. Crop's coming up though, so that's nice. I'm seeing a few broadleafs on the ground, mostly some volunteer canola from last year. So not too bad, the pressure yet. We're going to want to get on top of this as soon as we can for other things like marshmallow and all that are out here. Anyway, the joys of a late growing season. Well, with it being so windy and not being able to spread, it's not a huge amount to do now. We've got to put the loader away and close the shed up. I'm going to wash my ute before we go away on holiday. But Rhiannon's gone and bought some stickers. So we're going to go and put that one on Bluey, because that's obviously Bluey. And then I don't know what she's meaning by this one. It's not a dad bod, it's a father figure. So, not sure if I'm insulted or not, but we'll see if I can get that on my ute as well. So we'll go over here and put that one on the Bluey. Now to decide where it's going to go. Do we put it on like here as you get in, or on the front? Oh, you don't want to. The biggest decision of the day, really. I think maybe as you get in there, somewhere here, maybe. That'll do. Got to get it square, got to get it nice and even. I'll leave that responsibility to Henry. Oh yeah. So for those who don't know, Bluey is a Australian TV show for kids and also for parents. It's a very humorous kids show. And so if people are a bit confused as to why we would call a red tractor Bluey, Australians as we are, if you have a friend that's got red hair, you call them blue. So that's the connection. Yeah, I reckon that's pretty good. Oh, is that a big air bubble in his belly? In her belly?
Might be. There's a couple of air bubbles.
So there you go. We got Bluey's sticker on Bluey. So we'll give, well, I'll give mine a wash, and then we'll see if we can get that that other sticker on mine. Okie dokie. Time to chuck this one on the back of my ute. I reckon right about there will do. It's going to be a bit impeded, but I don't want to chuck it out in the middle of my window so I can't see anything when I'm reversing. So I'll grab the stuff to put that on. Right. Along there. We'll see how it goes. And there we have it. Can sort of see it from back here. Might have got a little bit on the angle now that I'm back here, but oh well. All fun and games. So with that, guys, I know it's a short video, but I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to head home now and get packing and get everything sorted for heading off on holidays. And Henry's going to end up having pilots stay with how windy it is outside. So yeah, he's off getting some stumps at the moment because it's freezing cold and he needs to warm his house up. So I'm going to leave the video there, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with somebody. And I will catch you guys when I get back from holidays.